Hello, welcome back to Flipping Motors UK. So today you find me in a bit of a pickle. So pretty slow at the moment. Got plenty of cars lined up for sale. We're not getting that much attention, sadly. We've got the Astra Estate, that came up lovely. Only asking $17.50 for that. No people told us to put it up for more. When stuff's not selling, it's pointless pricing yourself out of it, isn't it? Get that sale on, get them gone. Qashqai, made an half decent car out of that. $18.50. It was $19.95. Not really getting that much attention. Then we've got this lovely C30 1850. It's done 144,000 miles, so it's done a few. But look at it, it's just come up lovely. Really nice, tidy car. It's had brakes all round, as you can see. Really nice car. That did have I just seem to be having issues with everything, like, you know, like this one here, finished preparation, went to go and get the pictures when it was clean and started getting reduced engine performance lights on. Turns out it was just a wiring to the DPF pressure sensor. I mean, I'd obviously already tried several sensors, it delayed it getting on sale. Then we've got the Qashqai. Well, you know what they're like. So obviously it needed bottom arms all around, well, bottom arms on the front wheel bearings, 2 tyres, you name it. And then guess what? I get it back from preparation, it's finished being cleaned, go and get some pictures in the back and I get stuck. Back door handles are broken. Just so many own goals at the moment. I have had to put 2 mirrors on it because they were shaking like I don't know what. This one, not too bad actually, just needed the 2 glow plugs. Obviously they were very expensive ones, sadly, but other than that it needed a anti-roll bar link, so that's now prepped and good to go. Good car that. Clio, that wasn't too bad, needed a couple of suspension bits and that, wheel bearing, but nice presentable thing that. We had the aircon regassed and also I had to get a radio code. Luckily my friends over at Renault Darlington managed to sort that for me, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, everything seems to be going wrong. This Megane, that is really sitting around that car. It's been up for sale probably over 3 weeks now, just not really getting anything on it. And then also, as I sat, you start having to fork out for batteries and whatever else. Just get them gone, get that price done. This one, guess what? It started misfiring. So, what do you do? So it turns out it's these 2 coils. It was worse number 3, but I'm sure you can see they're a bit nasty, aren't they? The 2 end ones are all right though, so we'll get them all back in. I've got out of good practice. The 2 middle plugs weren't the best, obviously from the slight misfire. I hadn't been doing it long, but yeah, I think it's good practice just to replace these anyway, isn't it? So we've got some nice new ones. I've popped the other 4 in the holes there, so we'll put that in and then we'll get them all tightened up. New coil, I'm waiting for the second coil come in mind, but I know it's coming up with number 3, but I can't help but think number 2 there wasn't the best either, was it? So we definitely need another one of them. But yeah, I mean, you just got to ride the rough with the smooth, haven't you? Smooth with the rough, whatever you call it. But yeah, you've just got to try and keep your chin up as well. What am I going to do? Sit at my desk and cry because nothing's selling? Just got to go back to basics, make sure all your stock's clean the best. Obviously the Astra's just been done, the Clio's due another wash. I've just fully revalidated the Qashqai again, that was looking a bit dusty, and the Volvo as well. So I'm going to give that a quick clean. Hopefully get some interest in that because that's a cheap car at $28.50. Really nice car. And then this one, I've reduced that right down to be fair. 1,600 quid buys this Megane. 61 plate, 1.6 petrol, sensible mileage, 103,000. It's a nice car, that. It's a really nice car. So I need to get that sorted. I need to get this bits done. I'll give it another quick revalet, repicture it. Just make it look fantastic. It certainly looks fantastic value, but I just can't see, like on Facebook Marketplace, which I used to advertise a lot of the cheaper ones, it tells you how many people have saved it. So the Astra, I think we've got about 7, 8. Qashqai, that's only just been put on a few of it, like yesterday or so ago. It's already got about 4. Volvo, that was put on yesterday evening, there's already about 4 on it. Clio has got about 10 people watching it. The KA over there, which I can't even give away for 1,200 quid, even after it's had all the clutch and all that done at Ford, bottom arms, full MOT, 1,200 quid. I haven't even had an appointment on it. Like, if that's not selling. it's obviously not just me. I know some people, I know Anthony from the car sales community, he's doing all right, but it's all, I asked him yesterday, like, where are you getting your leads from? Because I'm not getting any. He's getting a few off his website, which is, not website, his Facebook page, which is quite well established in his local area. Now, I do quite well. I've got a few YouTube subscribers. I've sold you guys cars before, thank you. But I've got Instagram, that just seems to be pointless. I get nothing off that. Just looks a bit fancy, but if you're not selling any cars, why am I wasting my time? I've got a few followers on my marketplace, but this Megane, 0 saved. No one wants it. What can I do? So I'm going to have to just go back to basics, re-advertise, get all little niggles done, and just make it a nice, appealing looking car. But I mean, the issue is I can't even get anyone here to come and see it. I had one message a couple of weeks ago, and to be fair, it seemed a bit of a daft inquiry. I answered all the questions correctly, and I just go walkie. So I've obviously changed your mind on something, haven't I? But potentially got an appointment on the Qashqai today. That would be good. Need rid of something. It'd be nice to start getting rid of some of these older things over that have sat around a bit of the Megane and the Cavo. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. You haven't had many videos recently, but that's because I haven't really been doing anything. What am I going to do? Just sit at my desk and talk to you? I mean, feel free to give me a message if you need someone, but I'm pretty sure you watch YouTube to see cars and cars getting fixed and whatever. Let's get cracked on, give this car a new lease of life, get it all sorted, and then we'll give it a quick clean over as well. There we go, got it all back together, got a new coil pack there. Apparently the local parts supplier have 8 missing, so they only had 1 in stock, which I'm sure they'll be really happy about. But so yeah, we're going to send another one in the next couple of hours or so. Yeah, to order one in. Hopefully they don't lose this batch. But yeah, so this is the one we're going to replace as well. I have plugged it all back in for now, and the car's running perfect. There's no fault codes, there's no misfiring, so really happy with that. But out of good practice, because that one wasn't the best as well, I am going to replace that. I believe on these Renaults are a bit different to other cars, so on obviously your firing order is generally 1 3 4 2, I believe, on the cars, but this one here, so you know, normally you'd go 1 2 3 4 to count your coil packs and plugs. I believe on the Renaults it's 1 2 3 4, so I believe number 3 may be that one. I have swapped the 2 coil packs over to make sure we have no other issues, but like I say, good practice. I'm going to replace that anyway. I've just had a really interesting phone call about this Volvo as well. Let me share it with you. So just had a phone call. Well, I've had an inquiry on the Volvo from a local gentleman. I think he's trying to do a bit of digging first. He's really keen on the C30. Not willing to make a move yet or commit to it or even come and see it. He's just doing a bit of fact finding. So he asked about the clutch and the time belt situation. He says, look, I've got no proof of time belt. I can see a bolt's missing out the cover. But I've got a fair few invoices from a certain garage. Let me give you, I'll give them a ring. I'll try and get in contact with them and see if they can confirm that it has or hasn't been done, and also about the clutch situation. So I made a phone call, left a message, and eventually guy gets back to me. Now this guy, he called from the depths of Scotland, near Keith, which is between Aberdeen and Inverness, in the middle of nowhere. I've just had a little look into it, and it is really, really remote. So anyway, garage owner, he says, well, firstly, I shut the garage in 2023, November. But I remember the car, and it had all its work done with me. I haven't done a clutch in it, but he says I've done a timing belt. He obviously doesn't have the garage records anymore, so he won't be able to get the paperwork. But hearing that out of a horse's mouth is pretty good news. And he also said it's had a few injectors and stuff like that, so pretty good news overall. He told me a bit about the previous owner. I'm not going to dig too deep into that, but apparently he's in the RAF and used the car to commute to the Air Force Base in Edinburgh, something like that. And he's a massive Volvo enthusiast, so good news if you ask me. And guess what? He also lives very remotely. Previous garage owner passed his house, and guess what? He's got 2 brand new Volvos on the front, so that's how I've ended up with this one from G3. But I think that's really good news. So I've relayed that onto my customer. He's still got concerns about clutch. I says, look, if we spent our lives worrying about something that isn't, hasn't happened, or there's no signs it's going to happen, wouldn't do anything, would you? Let's face it, you know, you'd never go on holiday just in case a plane crashed. But there you go. So, yeah, very interesting to hear about that. I did obviously get told more about the previous owner and all that, but I don't obviously want to relive that due to data protection and all that. But yeah, really happy with that. Guy was a proper enthusiast. Yeah, got a nice car out of it, I think. So, got some good information. The garage owner, to be fair to him, he was actually willing to give him a knock on his door and just try and get him in contact with me, which would have been great. But I said, look, you don't have to do all that. Just leave the guy be. I'm sure he's got rid of his old car, traded it in for 500-600 quid, and he doesn't really want to hear anything else about it, let's be honest. Well, yeah, I'm going to head off for a bit of lunch now. An appointment for the Qashqai. I've messaged her. She's coming at 1:30. She did have to cancel yesterday, but she's rearranged, so hopefully we'll see her. And it'd be nice if we could get a sale on. I've spent enough on it. So hopefully she can see past a few little minor marks and that on the car. It's one of them cars, when it cleaned it, I thought, I've not seen that mark before, which was a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. I've probably gone above and beyond preparation and what most people would have done, so take it or leave it, innit? It's a cheap car, that, especially with under 100,000 miles on it. It's a 1.6 petrol, so there should be much less to go wrong than a diesel engine as well. Yes, the guy came on the Qashqai. Yeah, he was a little bit hesitant at first. There was a few bits he wanted to sort, but it looks like we've done a deal here, so I'm going to go and drop it off for him. I'm taking in a pretty cheap part exchange. It's more just a lift home for me. I'm only driving about half an hour anyway, but can't really lose on this for what I'm paying for it, so hopefully get something sorted. But yeah, but the coil packs arrived from Megane, so that's in. I'm going to test it out shortly. I think the battery's going a little bit flat I'll show you, for a biggish car, 1.6 petrol. Look how small that battery is. It's tiny. It's only like, I think it says 520 amps. It looks smaller than that to me, but yeah, I'm going to get that on charge as well and hopefully get this deal done. I could really do with that, to be honest. There we go. Now there's a Part X if you've seen one. Look at that. She's a beauty. Citroen Zara Picasso. Just give it a very quick once over. Potentially just done a very quick flip on this one. Made 100 quid or something. But yeah, just offered it to me friends and that on Facebook. Obviously I've got a lot of people I know from the motor trade, and yeah, 10 months MOT on it. It's 282,000 mile. I think I just sold it for like 500 quid or something. I only paid 350 as a Part X, so yeah, sounds good. Puts a little bit more money into the Qashqai deal. 82,000 mile. Actually drove really well. Could do with a valet, but I mean, I'm not going to be doing that for the price I'm trading it on for. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't even really look at it, to be honest. I probably should, but yeah, it's what it is, innit? Cheap little car for someone. That nice colour. Imagine if you spent some time on it, you'd I don't know, it would look alright, I think. Yeah, nice practical car for someone. Good dog car, family car, something like that. But yeah, it drove 25 mile back and it was absolutely great. It's maybe a slight clunk from around here. The spring looks alright, I think. Possibly like a drop link or something, it sounded like. But yeah, so a good finish to the day, week, whatever you want to call it. Still want to get a few of the other cars valeted over. I'll give the Clio a quick clean. This is finished now. I'm going to put the battery on charge. It just seems a little bit weak. But yeah, it'd be nice to finally get a sale under my belt and move this straight on. That's quite handy. So yeah, not too bad overall. Right, there we go. So we've got a little bit to do for tomorrow, for the weekend. It'd be nice to try and get a sale or two, really. Obviously the Picasso's going on its way. Just made a quick couple of 100 quid off that, but I think I paid the right money for it, luckily. So yeah, get that sorted. Potentially someone coming to pick that up soon, that I know, and then yeah, off we go. I quite fancy an Indian tonight, but we'll see. But yeah, so as you can see, it's not all fun and games in the motor trade. We do work hard. Things do go wrong. We're not always absolutely flying, but when you do get that sale, it's like a weight off your shoulders. July, I'm hoping for a better month. Just get rid of some rubbish that's been sat around a bit. Even if I have to reduce the cars right down and buy some fresh stock that I think will sell a bit better. Obviously certain cars will still be selling. There's plenty of people still having success, even though most of us are struggling a little bit this month. But yeah, all we can do, try our best, make the cars as appealing as possible, whether that's price, how they look, the packages that come with them, and then obviously if you do get any customers in there, just love them up, treat them like gold dust. That's all I can say from experience when it gets like this. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in again, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'll catch up with you guys on the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.